At the start of this month, I got invited by the Worldwide Wildlife Foundation to sign up for a month-long charity event. 1 month of constant donations, events, and 3 teams competing for ultimate bragging rights. And some cool rewards or something like that. The first event was a build battle. The team's best builders going head-to-head in a 3v3 timed event with a prompt to build a ship. I was completely prepared for this outside of one very minor issue, not important at all. You see, the charity events were being held at 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which in the great states where I live is only 3 a.m. So what kind of spaceship are we doing? Hello. What kind? Yeah, are we thinking like Star Trek-y, like one big hull and then engines off to the side, or maybe just a ship in space?
Ship in space?
How about the spaceship that's taking a cow away?
Taking a cow away? Okay, wait, no, that's funny.
Like a UFO?
No,
or
a UFO?
A UFO pirate ship?
Ooh, yeah, that's cool. That sounds cool.
Oh yeah, we could definitely do. Where do we want to go for this? Because I don't want people to get into our
Yeah,
ideas.
no, definitely. I mean, we could go this way. Hidari! And pray that there's no one here.
We're just gonna run into a full, the entire other 6 players. Now, completely unbeknownst to us, the other team was 30 blocks away. What we could do is have the main hull, right? If that was the frame going out, right? We could then have little wooden thrusters on the sides of it, maybe. And now I've just made a mustache.
Okay.
And then we take regular spaceship mechanics and then we make them into a wooden ship design. So you got the engines on the sides and stuff, but it was just a normal ship.
Like a ship with a rocket on the sides.
Yeah.
Do you want a whiz one or a height one?
After wasting many precious minutes trying to get my brain on the same page, we finally began work on the ship, and let me tell you, it was a work of art. What are we thinking about this ship? What are we thinking about shapes? How do you guys like shapes? When you were just a child learning about shapes, how did you feel about shapes like these?
A boat shape?
The back is definitely thick. We will have plenty of room to do stuff. After we get the main hull down what we want, it's gonna be so much easier to do stuff with it. Perfect. Okay, so I got the frame cut out a little. I think maybe bringing this out a bit more. Though we are going to be putting things here, so maybe not. I do like this that you have going on down here.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
I'm trying to make it a form of art that they usually have for ships.
Yeah, that makes sense. With a little under an hour and a half left, the ship was finally starting to come together, and it was time to begin the smaller details that really make this ship look fantastic.
An hour and 30 minutes!
Oh, easy.
Oh,
easy.
God.
Easy.
Oh, no. I'm scared.
Alright, something I think I'll add.
Time is going by really fast.
We're getting many done. I built an entire blueprint and then also made an entire structure.
Oh wow, I can see the thrusters coming together. It looks so good. What do we got going on here with the rainbow?
That's gonna be the flag.
Oh, that's so cool.
Now I got to figure out what in the world I did to this one to do it to this one.
Oh wow.
I'm just working magic over here. I don't know what's going on. Oh my god, this is... Oh, I lined this up so good. Oh my god.
We're winning!
So, let's see. So I want that to be like that, to be like that, to be like that. So we want it to get to where it's right there. How it does that, nobody knows. Nobody asked it how to live its life.
Yeah. Nobody.
So, let's see. Where's the end? Where's my end? There's my end. How does... No, I didn't want American patriotism. I wanted to see what a flag ship flag
America.
on ship tattered.
That's a lot of keywords.
Oh yeah.
And it's still giving me American patriotism. I don't want America.
Amazing.
I want homosexual.
Outside makes like, you know.
Okay, so in that case, it's gonna be that, and then like that. You strike my building, I strike your mother. Anyways, green.
Oh no,
Okay.
the mother.
Your mom.
Your
Okay,
mom is so doomed.
I'm just gonna get these blocks up here. As long as they're up here, I'm able to work with them. That's green, not purple. It's late, guys. Don't mind me. I'm just existing for a bit.
That's all you had to do, man.
Oh, Zeus's mom be shaken right now.
That one. There we go. Okay. That, and then that. Dang it. What do I have? That one. There we go. Okay. And then it's red. Robin. Yum. Oh, well, you know, I almost call that perfect. My caterpillar I built on there is the exact width of the hull.
Yo!
Caterpillar.
And I know what you're thinking. Lost Faith Halo, you forgot the yellow. That's a lie because yellow doesn't exist. I'm
Thinking ahead.
Have your attention, please.
Oh,
no, come back later.
go back in 5 minutes, man.
Do we have less than 30 minutes left?
No.
Okay.
But you have less than an hour left.
Okay,
Okay,
less than
cool.
30.
Okay.
Tell us when we're at less than 30 minutes, and
Yeah, we're cool.
then I'll
we're
worry.
Cool, we're cool.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, you have just we've now hit the 55-minute mark, so
Let's go.
I would sort of just, I wouldn't say start to wrap it up, but yeah.
Wrap it up is what I do best. Call me Wrap It Up Rick.
Oh, you
Yeah,
wanna
what's the
name
name?
the cow?
Yeah, chat has to name the cow, or it doesn't count.
Chat.
Yeah.
Chat, you have
What is
30 seconds to name the cow, or I name it Bookshelf.
A bookshelf? No!
Oh no, Taco,
Come
no,
on,
you can't do that.
I'm
Like,
holding the chat hostage.
PG-13, guys.
Chat,
like,
name. Name right now.
Bill. My chat said Bill.
Bill? Okay, the cow's name will be Bill. Okay. Let's see. So
Hey,
I need...
Grow.
What about string? Maybe?
Oh no, they changed it. Medium rare steak. That's funnier.
Uh,
I'm a
So-
medium rare steak.
because No, that just looks like a crystal. Okay. I'm not good at making stars. Apparently. I'm good at making ship thrusters for a pirate ship, but I'm not good at making stars. How this happened, I don't know.
It's
What are we
the
gonna do for
3
the
it's the
stars?
3 a.m. brain cells.
Guys, I know everything about ship thrusters from a ship that wouldn't run in space because it's made of wood. But boy, let me
True.
tell you,
Stars? Nah.
oh my God,
stars
stars.
can do it. Gay flag,
Is-
yeah, I can do that. But stars,
Yeah.
never.
Stars, no. Inside, but that would be. Also, why is this not?
All right, so guys, so about this second boat, right?
Right, all right.
I'm
Alright,
thinking.
you have 1 minute.
Alright,
you just have
so-
just over 1 minute, but less than
Just-
basically.
Just over 1 minute. Okay. So I'm
We
thinking
good?
for this second boat, right? We make it a 15 by 38 this time.
You're not gonna make me. You're not. The cap. 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 I gotta tell the others that we're coming up to 1 minute, but cap.
Okay. Tell them about our second boat.
Okay. Cap.
I saw him enter and I just had to like switch conversations quickly.
So quick.
After finishing the final touch-ins, adding the rest of the flag parts, and trying to keep myself together, it was all down to voting whose ship was the best, and I think it was clear which one was. The poll went through the teams at the edge of their seats for who should win, and it ended in a tie. 13-13, what even is that? So we started the vote again, and we pushed hard as we could to get people to vote, but alas, with a lead of 3 votes, the Megalodons, our sole enemies from the beginning, won the build battle and took home the bragging rights for that event. But I got to thinking, looking back on these builds, it made something far bigger than anyone realized after the build battle until this video right here. The change to the current charity event build battle was the first organized build battle that featured the new blocks. Suck on that, Minecraft speedrunners! We just hit world record for the first 1.19 build battle! We win these!